Okay, let's drop off Desecrate. Honestly, let's drop off Lesser Projectile Support. I'm not going to be able to use it very well here anyway. Just going to move the actual interesting equipment and gems and other associated things out here. It's a mess. What I should probably do is actually get rid of everything except for the Val gems. Okay, so I don't need these anymore. Feeling better? Can I sell things to her? Yes. Take my shit that I don't want anymore. Perfect. Okay, so now that we're done with that, E, R, T. Okay, so what else do I have? I still have Summon Holy Relic. You know what? Where is that? I'm gonna just remove it. I don't know if there's much of a use for it, but... yeah, since you can now buy gems, you don't really need to collect them. This is valid. I'll hold on to the Val gems at the very least. Let's see. I guess I already had a lesser poison support apparently. What? Apparently I did. Oh, was that volatile dead? Oh, no, that just explodes corpses. Yell at me if there is a gem that I should care about. Okay. Yeah, keep the vols and trash gems without quality. Okay, so Reeve has quality. We got a couple more, but they didn't seem very good. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Yeah, I generally just hoard these because it seems like they might be useful for a different character, but you're right. If I can just buy them from the dude, who cares? Okay. Drop that off. Drop that off. Level that up. Is there anything else I want to do? Probably not. Oh, you can search quality in the box. It'll just do it. Well, good to know. Not that it matters. Okay, so I've got that set back up. What are the other spells I have? I have Stormbrand already. I already have that. Raise Zombie is good. Let's put Summon Skeleton back on the board. And clear that slot. So, I think I'm good again. Let's go back to the Ebony Barracks, finally, and actually make some progress. Oh, no. I'm going back to the Sun Encampment because it's time to ascend. Which I don't know anything about Ascension, so this might take some doing.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's Labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Should she find you wanting, death shall be your sentence. Should she find you worthy, you will be given the loyalty and love of an empire. The Lord, the just goddess, presides over us all. The future of the Empire rests in her even hands.
Okay. Not really a whole lot of reason to explore, so is this my first time? Yup! I've never done this before. Well, ish. So Labyrinth, Cruel Labyrinth, Merciless Labyrinth, and Eternal Labyrinth. Us offerings.
The goddess is watching.
Okay, so I actually have to care about traps now. Because they can and will kill me.
In the impressionable youth of my reign, I was encouraged to believe in the precious nature of my imperial blood. The divine claret, as one fool of a courtier would repeat with tiresome regularity. Unfortunately, my divine claret refused to pour from one cup to another. Try as I might, with a lovely procession of young and ever dutiful wives, my noble seed simply would not sprout. Who then to choose as my worthy successor? With the candidates on hand either mediocre at best or maniacal at worst, I found myself in quite the quandary. That's when fortune took me by the hand and led me to a forgotten tome on a forgotten shelf in the quietest corner of San Library. A tome entitled Ancient Traditions of Asmerian Ascendancy.
I forgot.
Rest, one might say, is history.
I can actually move around and do stuff while we listen to those. Okay. Swanner, you might want to get... Can I get more zombies here? No, I'm still capped out at that. Let's see. So I gotta find some specters. Some worthy specter creatures. Unfortunately... I don't know. We might find something worthwhile here. Overgrown Colossus. That doesn't seem useful. I'm just gonna wander until I find something kind of ranged-ish, because that seems like it's the most helpful that I can. So, Trials of Ascendancy is just traps, mainly. Well, traps and fights, so normal, but I have to worry about the traps. I'm just gonna grab that as a Spectre for the time being. It's got a ranged attack. I don't know if I have to clear this. So we're just gonna go until I lose or until I lose or I do something that I regret, or I don't even know. Let's see. Getting anything interesting? I mean, she seems fine. At least for now. I'm sure we'll get better ones as we go along. Is there a reason to explore? I don't know. Locked door. Okay. Well, it looks like with clarity running, I can pretty much just spam cast my regular attack without fear. And not a whole lot of, like, ranged-related enemies. We should probably go back to that one area and get those fire archers. Oh, or here? Archer statue. That's probably not the Flame Sentinel I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay. Now, is the key for that locked door somewhere on this area, or do I have to go get that from somewhere else? Because I'd hate to leave when there's something cool here. Did I lose a Spectre already? No, I have two. Okay. They just had poofed on me. Okay, it involves puzzles. Haven't seen anything particularly puzzly lately. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's see. Go in here. I've got my summoned skeletons. I'm gonna put them here so I at least can have fast skeletons and fast zombies. Look at the map of the beginning zone. I guess we gotta go back. Oh, there's an area over on the right at the very least that I haven't been to yet. A lot of chests. I'm also not... Okay, I missed the puzzle. Probably because I had the map out or I was just kind of wandering aimlessly. Problem is I really do actually feel quite blind with the mini-map in the top right corner. There's this. Oh, wait, no. There's the door to get in. I was wondering about this. Is this the puzzle? Oh, got it. This is less of a puzzle and more of just a survival thing. I was afraid of the weird aura. Around here, my general assumption is that everything is traps. But I guess that is patently false. Oh, come back, come back, come back. The problem is, fine control over my movement is not great. Okay, got the trove. Got some goodies. I don't know if any of them are actually particularly good, but I got them. Ow. Oh, those traps don't actually do a whole lot of damage. Okay, anything else I should probably pay attention to? Yeah, whatever's over on the right. Whole game's a trap. I mean, sort of, but like, you know, if the whole game's a trap, you kind of avoid some of it or kill what you can. Like the one non-violent looking, trap-looking thing in the entire game. Excuse me for being a little paranoid. I don't actually know if there's much of a reason to clear some of these zones. Well, there's a decorative chest. Bane of the Loyal. Probably was a mistake to pick that up, but hey. What does it do? Bane of Loyal. Next lieutenant you hit will be killed instantly. Oh. Ow. 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 I honestly didn't even see it. Okay, so those traps really hurt you. Well, I guess I'm learning. Now, do you have to do this often, or just, once you've cleared it the first time, you just have to wait until you get the next one? Okay, well, current location, I don't know. Aspirant's trial.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
What, really?
The Azmeri were the first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to select its chieftains. The first Lord's Trial was a rough-hewn maze festooned with wild animals and brutal traps, crafted to test aspiring Azmerian leaders' body, mind, and soul. In conquering the adversities of the maze, a champion proved they were capable of bearing the crushing burden of chieftainship. The first trials were simple contraptions reflecting simple times. As the Asmarian civilization grew in number and complexity, so did the trials, from treacherous mazes to bewildering labyrinths. Alas, there are no surviving descriptions of the labyrinth that tested and proved the worth of Viruso Prima Imperialis. I imagine it was quite something to behold.
Oh. So we just have access to our stash here. Interesting.
An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands. Forget your freedom.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and stay away from a couple of things. Worry about those guys. Wait for my energy shield come back. I mean, minion spam will kill him eventually, yeah? Not very well, actually.
Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
Wait, what? Was I supposed to kill him? They didn't kill him. Or do I fight him multiple times? I didn't screw up. Okay. He has 3 phases. I got it.
The son of Esamir met the son of San upon the road to the imperial throne. The Eternal offered his cunning, his eyes and ears bought and paid for. The Esamite offered his strength, his sword, earned in the arena. A pact was forged, with the Labyrinth as witness. 2 men separated by blood, 2 men bound by hope, 2 men, and only 1 emperor.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a trap puzzle up ahead. Let's see, do I still have both of my archers? Yeah, both of my archers are here. I have to defeat the roving warbands, apparently. Just gonna go nuts with that for a second. Be nice if... Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Fear those things. Let's see. Let's go back for that trap thingamadoo. Hey, thank you, Shadestar, for the sub. I already thanked you for that earlier. Also, thank you, Matthew 995 for the sub. I must have missed that earlier. I think. I don't know. I'd say I'm not paying attention. I kind of am. The problem is I can only see about 4 or 5 lines of chat at a time, which makes it makes keeping up with everything. Oh, hey.
Vanguard seeks to claim land that is not theirs.
I can only see a couple lines of chat right now, which makes my life kind of worse. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get a little bit of dexterity here and there. It's certainly easier when you don't actually have to get in there and fight yourself. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going this direction because nothing told me to. Oh, god damn it, we found the exit. Oh, the mansion passage. Well, we should probably go back for that trove. Even if it's a stupid idea. Okay. Doesn't kill me. I'm good. I'll probably... I don't know if I'm going to go the other way or not. But yeah, the traps aren't so heinous that I can't do them. Whoa. I've not actually had a lag spike in this game so far. Okay, and the traps do a bunch of damage, but they're not, like, hellaciously deadly. My poor zombies, though. Oh. Where's the next one? Through here? Oop. Cool. Okay, I pulled that. I'm just trying to parse what the hell any of this is. Ow, ow, ow. Not so bad. I can just wait in the safe point. Okay, we have a lever. And a curious lockbox. Gives me a treasure key. Some other things. But how do we get in there with these guys? Unless the door's open and now I can go in. No. Oh, did I miss the doorway? I did miss the doorway through all of this. Yeah, here it is. Let's see, for your information, there's a secret area in the lab. Something I should be aware of, or... Oh, hidden coffer. Something I can reach? Or do I just have to keep an eye out for it? Because I don't really know where to go. Your minions take reduced Labyrinth trap damage. Exactly because of them just stumbling through them. I don't remember which game it was, but it always made me mad because the minions just took full damage from everything and it was awful. Okay, so don't worry too much about the, Well... Yeah, I won't worry about it too much. I'm gonna go this way, seeing as it's much harder to get to. Which means whatever is here is interesting and worth something. And just wait for that. Okay, mention passage. I don't know why this one was so much harder to get to than the other one, but I figure it's probably worth my time in comparison. Okay. Anything else? I'm not entirely sure what exploded there. Nor do I care too much. Probably actually get one of those better, better life flasks at some point. I think I'm still using, yeah, just the Grand. Did my, are those auras demanding more? Oh no, the increased clarity is working against me here. It's kind of nice that I can just teleport around. It's kind of really nice. Kind of cheatsy, but, you know, whatever. Okay, we don't really need the extra stuff. I really like the music in this game. I really like the art in this game. The first couple areas are butt ugly, but once you get here, it's actually not so bad.
The Ezemite and the Eternal took their rest in the lee of Strife's gale and remembered the travelled road. Beast and fiend had fallen and bled to the Ezemite's sword, swift and true. Trap and trial had risen and succumbed to the Eternal's wits, quick and shrewd. Two men had cried their triumph, a warrior and his guide. whilst other ascendants echoed their pride with anguish and agony.
Okay. I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly, because this is my... I don't know. My thing? Hello. Okay, so what do we got here? I see several levers, and a bunch of staircases, so it doesn't look like it's so bad. Oh. I'm just gonna let my minions walk it. Let's see, what do we got over here? Is anything interesting? Superior Blight. Fancy. A ruby flask. Also fancy. Locked door. Okay. So this is the entrance, presumably. I guess just wander around hitting levers. Luckily, it marks them all for me, so I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Did I got something cool. Not the ruby flask, though. I'm just gonna kind of book it from for a couple of these. There's not much left. Oh, right. This is what I was trying to remember I was supposed to do. Okay. Right, I can press that without pissing anything off or touching anything. Do we wait? Yeah, we wait. Because that does a holy hell of a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. Curious lockbox. Has another treasure key. One of Israel's treasure chests located in the Labyrinth. Drop on the ground when leaving the Labyrinth. Let's see. Colossal life flask. Well, I did say I needed to get one of the bigger ones. 750 life. Yeah. So it's better. Oh! Grants life recovery to minions. That's kind of handy. Do I care about spell totem support? No. Mesh boots? I almost care about those mesh boots. They're decent. Do I care about any of the rest? It doesn't look like it. I should not let that hit me. Even though I know I'm in a giant trap labyrinth, I'm not paying full attention, and I should be. Because it's silly not to, but I can't change my nature. I zonk out, and I'm just like, it's fine, I've already cleared this, and I just walk my face right into traps. I know which game pissed me off with the pets walking straight into danger. I'm sure they've changed at this point. But, when Guild Wars 2 first came out, it was miserable being a ranger or a necromancer. Because your minions would just die. All the time. And it wasn't very fun. And... like, I was actually really excited for the Ranger class. It seemed pretty cool, and then it very much was not. Okay, do we actually get anything cool out of that? Orb of Alteration. My inventory is full, though. Well, let's drop the chainmail. Let's drop the scepter. We don't honestly need most of this stuff. Oh, that's a shield. And a wand that might be better than what I've got. It doesn't look better. I mean, obviously the level's higher, but I'm not sure if it's better. Bronze scale boots might be decent. Maybe I can do some things here. Extra strength, extra armor, and evasion. Oh, but no extra movement speed. I can live without, but I certainly don't want to. Nah. Let's see, that was Guild Wars 1 or 2. I actually don't remember Guild Wars 1 if AoEs affected pets that much. But it was Guild Wars 2 when it first came in, and I walked past the hidden area. Oh, so I did. How do I get in? Ah. At least it's on the map. Hello.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
You own both Guild Wars 1 and 2, but you've played neither. That's a shame. They're pretty good. Guild Wars 1 is probably actually one of my favorite MMOs of all time. And it's a bit of a shame, because obviously, you know, no one plays it anymore. Largely because it's one of the only MMOs I've ever played to have a full direct story. Oops. With like a beginning, a middle, and an end. Several times, in fact. And it was kind of interesting tactical because it was much more about teamwork and like team comp than I think most MMOs are, even to this day. Because like Guild Wars, World of Warcraft's been slowly homogenizing pretty hard. Because, you know, they want to make it accessible to everybody. And so on and so forth. I don't know. I really enjoyed playing Guild Wars 1. Especially because, like, after a certain point when they realized that there weren't enough players to go around to, like, work together and so on and so forth, they actually made it so that you could just have, you know, AI companions that were just full player characters for the most part. They weren't ever quite as good. Like, you couldn't upgrade them to that, to, like, absolute maximum. Whoa. What killed me?
Is served.
I mean, I got hit by the trap, but I guess that's what I get for not paying attention in that general area, but my health just flew off. Alright. Gotta take that a little bit more seriously, apparently. Yeah, bleed damage killed me. Ah.